In today's environment, air cargo security is vital. 80% of export air cargo is carried on passenger aircraft, so air cargo security is essential to safeguard the travelling public and to increase the security of the airline industry in general. In Australia, air cargo security is maintained by the joint efforts of the air cargo industry, the Department of Infrastructure, Transport, Regional Development and Local Government, and the Australian Customs Service. As someone involved with the shipment of air cargo, you have a vital role to play in helping to make our skies safe. The aviation industry is worth approximately $34 billion to the Australian economy. An incident involving an explosive device contained in air cargo could cost the Australian economy billions of dollars, not including the tragic loss of human life that would result from such an event. A number of national and international security incidents and a government review of aviation security have highlighted the need for enhanced air cargo security measures. As a result, the Australian government has committed over $100 million to be used by industry, the Department of Infrastructure and Customs to enhance export and domestic air cargo security. The aim is to prevent unlawful interference with air cargo that could result in an air disaster. The air cargo industry, together with the Department of Infrastructure and Customs, share a responsibility to maintain appropriate security standards. Recent government enhancements to air cargo security include such measures as the introduction of regulated examination by the industry, using technology such as explosive trace detection equipment. The Department of Infrastructure's role in relation to the air cargo industry is to monitor compliance by regulated air cargo agents in accordance with the Aviation Transport Security Act and regulations for any cargo carried by air in Australia and to overseas destinations. The key function of this role is to review and approve regulated air cargo agents' transport security programs. The Department's transport security inspectors regularly inspect regulated air cargo agents to ensure compliance with their transport security program. Customs has specific responsibilities in relation to the security of export air cargo. These responsibilities build on Customs' traditional role in relation to the risk assessment and examination of international cargo for a range of border and community protection purposes. Customs intelligence gathering, risk assessment, targeting expertise and tools such as mobile X-ray units, various explosive trace detection equipment and detector dogs are used to identify and inspect high-risk consignments that may represent a risk to the safety of the aircraft and its passengers. As someone involved with the transport or processing of air cargo, you have a vital role to play. You are responsible for security checking and safeguarding all air cargo while it's in your possession. Make sure that you are aware of the security measures for all aspects of your work with air cargo, including acceptance and handling, examination and storage, as well as transport and delivery. The business that you work for is required by law to have an up-to-date transport security program. Speak to your manager if you feel you need more training about security awareness and processes so that your training is current and meets requirements for you to be able to do your job. If you see something you believe is not right or suspicious, report it to your manager so they can follow the Transport Security Program procedures and alert the relevant authorities if necessary. Transport security is of critical importance in today's global environment. Growth in passenger numbers, air cargo and an extension of regional air services within Australia are expected to occur over the next 5 to 10 years. Industry and government have a responsibility to work together to improve the security of Australia's air cargo supply chain for the benefit of all Australians. The risks to the air cargo supply chain fall into 4 main areas: physical security of cargo, physical security of premises, personnel security and training. In regard to the physical security of cargo, the first risk occurs if supply chain operators do not apply consistent security measures when going about their job. Within the road transport industry, there are many unregulated couriers, trucks and taxis who do not have approved security programs. There is also the ongoing risk of potential security breaches occurring by leaving vehicles unattended or leaving unsecured items in vans and trucks. You can reduce the risks to the physical security of cargo by making sure that you follow the transport security program for your business. Make sure your work area is secure and that you never leave a transport vehicle unattended or leave items unsecured in unattended vans, trucks, or at on-site storage facilities. The security risks associated with physical access to premises include unsecured perimeters, unsecured doors, and access points in air cargo workplaces, unsecured cabinets and other storage compartments, and unsecured computers. Should any of these occur, this may lead to either air cargo or confidential information being accessed by unauthorised personnel. There is also a risk posed when employees have access to areas outside their regular place of work. You can reduce risks to the physical security of premises by securing perimeter fences, doors, and other access points, securing cargo-related information and documents, and making sure that all employees and contractors that you work with only have access to the appropriate work areas. The next major area of security risk is personnel security. If air cargo businesses are not regulated, it is difficult to verify the security measures they use and to identify employees and contractors from those unregistered businesses. Businesses need to apply consistent security measures to cargo from unknown customers to minimise this risk. You can reduce personnel security risks by making sure you have the right ID for your job and that you always carry your current ID. You should also check the ID of other employees and contractors that you deal with, and check the information on the cargo you are storing or transporting. Lastly, there are certain risks in the area of training. Regulated air cargo agents have been the focus of a comprehensive security training and awareness campaign. Transport security programs are currently in place in many, but not all businesses that handle air cargo. The security awareness training of employees and contractors is a key element within the air cargo security regime. You can play your part by being proactive about security awareness training. If you think there are any gaps in your knowledge, let your employer know. The government has made a number of significant enhancements to air cargo security. It has increased the use of specialised detection tools and equipment and introduced measures to ensure that a greater percentage of air cargo is examined. Additional transport security inspectors have been engaged to audit industry compliance with their transport security programs. The government has introduced a more widespread security awareness program for industry, and they have set up a competency-based training scheme that will ensure air cargo training remains current and relevant. In the industry, you need to play your part to safeguard air cargo security. Here is a simple checklist that will help you remember some important security issues. Be alert in your workplace, and if you see something you think is suspicious or not right, report it to your manager. Make sure that you have the right ID. Keep your area secure. Make sure that the security measures at your workplace are maintained and that you have the training you need to carry them out. Together, the air cargo industry and the government can help protect Australian aviation from threats to air cargo security. Let's keep our skies safe.